The Big Picture, a Christian insight on the world of film, television and popular culture with magazine editor Ben McEachen and scriptwriter Mark Hadley. 3D glasses on, amps to 11, screens to maximum. Get ready for The Big Picture.
On to what your kids are watching. Former reality TV show contestants, Mark. Former reality TV show hosts, aging AFL stars, up-and-coming Iron Women, current Neighbours characters, and legendary Prisoner stars, and Shane Warne. What format could possibly bring such a diverse bunch of TV glitterati together? This week in What Your Kids Are Watching, we're taking a look at I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Well, actually, Mark's taking a look at it. He's taking a look at it for all of us, where everyone has a charity support and apparently an axe to grind.
Just shush for a sec. I just want to try and do this.
It just makes you happy to watch me gag.
Is there any way you could try?
It's got maggots on it. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not eating maggot.
That was really disrespectful to not only Shane, but to both me and Dean.
If I find myself in that situation, no matter what, I'm just going to try and encourage the person doing it.
He has been the coldest person here.
We're all missing our food.
Rats in a glass and like some really yummy cheese.
Theoretically, we could have a mutiny.
Yuck.
Oh no.
I just won't cut it up. You can just cut it up.
Ow.
It'd be okay being here if there were different rules, huh?
We abduct Julia Morris. Revolution.
The rats are going to get something to eat.
All right, mates, let's cut straight to the heart of this matter. Do these people actually qualify for celebrity status as the title of the show would suggest?
Well, for those people who are wondering what it is, the show is basically take a bunch of celebrities and stick them in the Kruger National Park in South Africa and then, do horrible things to them. And apparently it's even more interesting because they're celebrities, right? Are they celebrities? Okay, some of them clearly are. Like Shane Warne is an international name, so there you go. There's one. Val Lehman, you might not know the name straight away, but I bet you know Queen Bee from Prisoner. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She's 72 now.
Wow, and she went off to Kruger National
Nothing
Park
better to do than sit in the jungle. Okay.
Is it like Survivor?
Yeah, it is so much like Survivor that there was a court case when it was first introduced in America. It was because it was basically sued for being too much like
That's
Survivor.
way too similar.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Paul Harrigan from The Footy Show, Jo Beth Taylor, but then you got to get the other people in, okay, who are sort of balancing out more than the majority. Lauren Fleur.
How many people are there?
13.
And how many weeks? This goes for 13 weeks, and I take it.
Yeah, and week by week we're knocking them out, and we've gotten rid of somebody already.
But do people vote them out of the national park?
You basically have fun along the way. You text people. You text people to do terrible things to them, and eventually you text them off the show.
They've got texting in the national park?
No, sorry.
The viewer. We, the viewer.
The viewer, have all the power, apparently.
So that's the spin on Survivor then. There's nothing similar at all about this show. So answering my question, Mark, are these celebrities? So you think in the bulk, no?
Oh, well, Lauren Fleur from Bachelorette. Okay. Dean Guy, third place Australian Idol contestant. Akmal Seller, an Australian-Egyptian comedian.
That guy's kind of funny.
People clearly looking, though, to push a profile. Okay, one that might have been lagging for a fair while now.
Yeah, and a charity, as we mentioned in the intro. We'll get back to that. It sounds super formulaic, like we've seen all this before, but just insert celebrities here. How's it performing? Is it doing all right in the ratings?
It's actually doing incredibly well.
Is it?
This is 7:30 p.m. Okay, so this is actually pitched at a much younger
7:30
audience.
every night of the week?
Yeah, it's weeknights from Monday to Friday.
Is it?
Yeah, and so basically...
Wow. So it's like Big Brother, Survivor, and celebrities all
Pretty
crammed
much.
into one.
It is. It's every reality show you never wanted to see. All there, so you can
But
watch
some
it at
people
once.
do. But some people do.
1.3 million
That's
people
some
dropped
lots
into the
of
first
people
one. Yeah.
really do.
That said, okay, ratings have been dropping. We're really into our second week. When it opened January 31, it was 1.3 million. By the time it got to February 4th, it had gone under 1 million. And, well, we'll just see as things come forward. Look, the highlights, what is worth seeing, Shane Warne drank a pureed rat.
That is TV gold.
Oh,
I actually wouldn't mind seeing that.
Lauren Fleur brushing her teeth. Yeah.
With a rat?
Possibly one of the best things worth watching is Julia Morris and Bondi vet Chris Brown are the hosts.
How do they go with this?
They're bad.
Are they?
They're just not good.
Are they taking it seriously, or is it more tongue-in-cheek? Because I thought if you're a host of this kind of show, you'd be really having a laugh, wouldn't you? enjoying it, I would imagine.
They are. Someone has written their lines to them, and they are delivering them in such a slapstick manner. I'm hoping that they're taking the mickey out of it as they're doing it. And then somebody had the brilliant idea. Hey, we're in the middle of the Kruger National Park. We can't really afford canned laughter. Why don't we get the 6 crew members to laugh along with every joke? It is the most. It sounds like a bad.
You could have at least got the hyenas to come in. So what do we get?
That's our job.
What do we get from watching all of this? Because clearly a lot of people are.
Yeah, a lot of family audiences, I'd say.
Presumably a lot of people, I imagine, are enjoying it, or at least they're tuning in for something. What is it that they're tuning in for?
Well, the first thing I think is gut-wrenching fun. Again, I mean that quite literally, and I'm not kidding when I say that I literally almost threw up watching this show. In fact, twice I had to leave the room. Now, that was not because of the hosting, but because of some of the challenges, like, like Shane Warne's pureed rat,
for example.
Have a wine glass full of bull's blood and a pig snout.
Please.
And that's some of the nicer things. I could have wished, for a glass of bull's blood with some of the things that were being served up. So that for a start, it's just that whole sort of thrill TV. But there's also something a little sort of self-satisfying about looking behind the curtain. That's what the celebrities are really like when they're sleep deprived and in a sleeping bag in the middle of the jungle. So there's part of that too. But ultimately, I think it's just one of those affirmations that no one can be ultimately down and out for the count. Okay, so you see some people whose careers have been spent, so to speak, and yet there they are still struggling along, and they're going to do some amazing things. They're going to be fantastic. I mean, if there's a philosophy to it, it's basically you can overcome anything, including your stomach.
Sounds like that's appealing to the people. I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here airs every weeknight on Network 10 at 7:30, and it's rated PG for mild violence. So depending on your perspective, it stars everyone or no one, as the case may be.
The Big Picture is a Bible Society Australia production and part of Hope 1032's family of podcasts and vodcasts.